Hello? Can you hear me? Hi, Ren. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Beacon Pines, let's go. I'm very excited. I haven't touched this game since we played the demo, what, in 2021? Was that 2021? Let me see. We interviewed lead developer Matt April of 2021. That's when we last played this game. I was sent a copy of the game. They were very kind to send me a copy, but I do already have a copy technically because I backed the game on Kickstarter. So that means I have an extra copy of the game just sitting in my inbox. So if anyone would like a copy of the game on Steam, !enter, and you could have a chance to win a copy. It is a Steam copy. It is computer. It is PC. We'll be playing on Switch. Is the version of the game we'll be playing on stream today. But if you would like a copy yourself, and you've got a computer, !enter. Let me get the game booted up. Oh, I don't think the game's not there. Where is it? There we go. Here we are, folks. Beacon Pines. Let me know how audio is. Hello? Am I muted? No, I'm good. I'm good. Let me know how audio is on y'all's end. If I need to change any audio balance at all. When there's a story-based game like Jenny the Clue or Beacon Pines, I don't want to play it and instead want to watch my favorite streamers play them for nothing but a blind journey with them. Respectable, Ren. I respect that. How to spot games, fellow traveler. Hello, don't honk your horn. We're playing a video game.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Ooh. I'm the same, but more so because I suck at games. Respectable.
You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be.
This is what we played in the demo, Chapter 1.
This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines.
This is one thing that's changed since the demo. I mean, we now have a full game since we played the demo. But this is one thing that's changed about the game since we played. They hired a voice actor, and the game is now, at least the book narration is now fully voice acted. I don't think any of the characters in the story itself are, but anytime we're living in the book, it's voice acted. Let me light a candle to match the mood. Hold on. Set lights to candle mode. No, is that not a thing? Set lights to candle. Ooh. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a vibe. I can dig with that. Very moody. Ooh. Can I make it a little bit... Oh, no. Hello? Hello? Please. Please. There we go. Okay. Can I not? There we go. Just a little bit softer, not as harsh. All right, here we go.
Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Do we have settings? Audio. How is... I'm going to turn over... Oh, that's fun. That's very, very fun. I'll set it to here. Turn the music down just slightly. There we go. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca! I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged in your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally
Rollo!
noticed the tears
Y'all
falling
remember
in his
Rollo?
friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone, too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Man, this kid's got a hard life. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. I was not ready for this beginning. We never really are. Let's just... We got Tickle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing.
This is
Very
a
special
really cool
indeed.
game mechanic.
Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Come on, isn't this cute? You run around and you get a little sneeze because you got all the dandelion in your nose. It's very cute. Mom's missing. She's the bad guy. I'm calling it. I swear, if that joke comes out true, I really don't feel like Luke's mom would be a bad person since she's missing. Hey, we made the joke about Jenny LeClue's mom, and look what happened. Oh, I think the game capture might be slightly off. Oh, it is. It's cropped a little too much. Let me see if I can fix this. There we are. Don't mind me, just fixing the game's crop. There we go, that's better. Some of the game was... The whittle sneezes. The cute whittle sneezes. That was a joke. I actually did think Mama LeClue was the culprit. You weren't far off. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right, I just have to tell Gran, then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. A, we can jump. X and Y don't do anything, but B opens our inventory.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
Yes, I remember.
There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Let's find some charms. I remember there being about...
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
I remember when we played the first time that there were a few charms discoverable at the beginning. I think we found about 4 or 5. Oh, that's lounging. The ponder charm. The ponder. We can ponder. And slide right off.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Dad was a doctor.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
I prefer a cool house over a warm house. Are y'all about the cool or the warm?
Just some dusty knickknacks. The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
An old hutch.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Do you think I could let the sink overflow? Oh, we got the junk. Got a junk charm. Do you think this sink will overflow? I don't think so. I don't think it will.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator.
That's what I spent my entire day doing today. I spent the entire day meal
The day of
prepping
the
for the
week.
week.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
All I did was walk into the
You'll
backyard.
recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
I'm always cold, so warm. Ren prefers room temperature. My blanket can give me the warmth. Respectable.
You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Everything hinges on a single word. I'm going
On
to...
the other hand, I suppose there's no reason to rush things. Gran will be waiting when you return.
I'm going to go upstairs first. I want to see if there's any more words I forgot. See, I like things cool. Kind of in the same vein of, like, I can just wear a blanket to keep me warm, you know?
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Oh, we got another word. We got the
Gran's bed
bedroom.
was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
All right, they share a bed. I forgot about that. Sorry, share a room. I forgot about that.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Let's go. We got a sweater. We swapped our clothes. We got a good amount of words.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Okay, any other words we gotta look for? Are we doing... I feel like we found all of them. Okay. Now we'll talk to Gran.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Oh, that's funny. That's cute.
beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
No more words out here? Do we just talk to Gran? Let's just talk to Gran. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang out with Rolo for the day. See you later. We did our task. Goal achieved. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere
The
special.
less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go heart for the day. We can ponder for the day, hide for the day, or chill for the day. We were just gonna go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
The Chronicle! I think the word you're looking for is fortune teller, Ren. Gran, are you a fortune teller? Will you give me some fortune telling? Oh, that's what X does. Okay. This is the Chronicle. This is a really cool mechanic of the
Chronicle is a
game.
record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Which is
Luckily for
so
us,
cool.
This is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
The splitting timelines. A grand jury. What happens if we say ponder for the day?
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, we were just gonna go ponder for the day. Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with preponderance of pondering. Uh-huh. Oh, forget it. Off with you now. That was fun. All right, let's go find Rolo. Oh, and Luca. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo is now your new task. I love when games do this, especially when you get information on one advantage to invoke or progress another, like Zero Escape. I've never played Zero Escape, but I do enjoy that mechanic too. Off we go. Come on, come on! Whoa! Dang it, Rolo.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Can't go that way.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Knockout, what's going on? Knockout, was that you that drew that picture of me as Scorpius today? That was you, right? I'm correct in that assumption? Thank you for that drawing. It was really, really cool. It was very, very nice of you. Thank you. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. He's moonwalking.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered.
We love growth and
Until
prosper.
the foul harvest and his sudden death.
What?
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
So, a foul harvest and sudden death of Sharper Valentine happened at the same time that our dad died. Very coincidental, some might say. Can I? No, I want to talk to the man on the ladder. I'm scared to ask what's in the fertilizer, says Red. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company.
Of course he is, with that
He
smile.
had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright, yeah? You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to let off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca. I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. I don't like him already. I'm scared. I don't like him either. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine.
This is
was
the
not
mayor?
busy.
I love him. I love him already. Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do Mr. Val...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? Here's nothing. Keep at it. All right, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, I'm just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, Mr. Young Van Horn. Young Mr. Van Horn. Not gonna lie, I do like a good festival. Went to one this weekend. Hey, that's fun. I think festivals are always a great time. Oh, can we chill? Yeah, we could chill. We're vibing. Look at this cool kid. Look at this cool cat leaning against a post. You know, I too like to just lean. The bit is that it looks like I'm leaning on the frame of my camera, but really, there's nothing here. There's nothing there. I was just holding up my arm. That's the joke. That's the punchline. I lean all the time, to be honest. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Me too, to be honest. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair.
Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy?
How's it napping today?
Crummy as always. Used to have a pretty nice view from here. But until Perennial Harvest put the monstrosity of a building in the way.
Why don't you just move your chair a bit?
Why should I be the one who moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks.
Respectable, I guess.
Come on, Andy, grab his wallet.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Do it or we pound ya.
Yup.
Yeah, but my mom said. Yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup. We got a school bully. Or a town bully. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week of the Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we are going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Hey, Mark, welcome to the stream. Mark has... Whoa, that's not at all what Mark entered a giveaway for. Whoops, how do I fix that? Giveaway. How do I fix that? For a copy of... Hold on. For a copy of... Beacon Pines. There we go. Okay. There we go. That should now be fixed. I'm winning a game that doesn't exist. There you go. You should now be able to win a copy of Beacon Pines, Mark. Mark, how's your day going? Welcome to the stream. Pete, I love you. I like Pete too, Knockout. Me too. Here, let me see if I can reset it, Mark, and you can enter again. Okay. Okay, you should now be able to enter. Now you're good to join. For blank has started. Everyone. There we go. Fixed. Fixed. Problem solved. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you, Jordy. I would love to enter a giveaway for... All better. All fixed. Right now, Mark, you have no competition. So... Odds are you'll win. Ah! Where did the game go? There it is. Whoops. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's so exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. And it all starts here. In Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Yeah, anyway, I better get, Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful! Open to answering a few quick questions. Okay. So, one down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. All right. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about that before. Perfect! No, it's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not? Huzzah! Oh, first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits! What a weirdo. Is Pete okay is a fantastic question, Knockout. That's a... He was actually writing down his grocery list. Oh, I love this guy already. Hey, Jetson. Is the Lion playing any tunes today?
No bites out this morning, I'm afraid. But come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think.
Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here.
That reminds me. If you ever want this chair back, I've taken it to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel.
If you don't mind, I think I should stay.
Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
I love fishing with the boys. Oh, flashback? Yo, we got a flashback. It's little Luca. Look at this little boy. Oh, look at this wee little lad. Look how itty bitty he is. Look at this tiny little boy. Iconic. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, Buckaroo.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Do we do tickle or junk? Let's do a tickle.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Oh, this is... We got a fishing mechanic. You'll have to reel it in, or you'll catch will lose interest. I remember on Kickstarter, one of the Kickstarter goals they put in was a fishing mechanic. And the developers talked about how they had no idea how they were going to involve a fishing mechanic into this game. They figured out how to make it work.
Gently baited a feather onto the hook.
He looks like a little lad who likes berries and cream.
Good for skimming the surface.
I know that's a TikTok reference, but I'm not on TikTok, so I don't actually get that reference. Ah! Easy there, Buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. Okay, we will catch a fish with a tickle.
Good for skimming.
We will catch a fish with a tickle. Fishing like Animal Crossing, Stardew, and of course Cult of the Lamb. I still have yet to even watch gameplay of Cult of the Lamb. We got Rubber Ducky! Well, I'll be switched. It's your old Rubber Ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Let's do some
Luca
junk.
tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
See if we can catch with a shoestring. This is quite relaxing. Anyone else in chat relaxed? I feel quite relaxed. We got an old boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company, huh? This is the vibe I needed tonight. Yo, Jamie, I got you. I got you, Jamie. Don't even sweat.
What fish could resist?
I feel like the goal is to fish until we fill the blanket. Ah, we got the boot again. We don't need to go through this dialogue again. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, Buckaroo. I'm gonna do some more tickling.
Luca gently baited. Good for skimming this.
Let's do some more tickling. I wonder if you have to find more words to catch more things. Like, I wonder if tickle and junk only get boot and rubber duck. Oh, that might be it. Well, I'll be switched. We did that. We did this. Do I have to leave? Oh! So we come back with more words and we can catch more things in the flashback with Dad whenever we check in on the chair. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. That's actually kind of cool.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Who's old Jeff? I want to make him sound like Professor Oak. Oh, let's beanbag chillin'. Beanbag chillin'. Good vibes, good vibes. We got a
After
rocket
Luca's
ship?
father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
That's really sweet. Rollo's a good friend. Rollo's a good friend
On
and a good
certain
guy.
nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
Oh, that's cool.
Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Aliens are cool. I vibe with aliens.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Anything to explore out here?
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Pull! We got a word.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool that the boys managed to figure out how to do that. Can I check out the gun on the top? They got like a little plunger rifle up there. That's okay. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start out summer?
So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place?
The old Valentine building?
Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned.
What makes you think that?
Get this. Last night it was glowing.
Glowing, are you sure?
Kinda.
That place has been empty since...
Since the foul harvest.
Yeah.
Who would even want to poke around that place?
We would, Rollo. We would.
Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. It just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find?
Answers? My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to.
Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burnt down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back.
Thanks, Rollo.
Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go!
Where did he run to? Oh, there he is. Exhausted from running too fast. Wait, I wonder if I could stand at the podium on the stage.
Hello? I have to give a speech. A speech, I say.
Nope, cannot stand a podium. Nothing around here.
I'm just catching my breath a bit. Come on. I'll catch up.
He's doing great. Rollo's doing great. Hey, Mrs. Nelson.
Marty, Luca, any big plans for the summer?
Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings?
Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now, okay?
You got it, Mrs. Nelson.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean.
I love me a coffee shop.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
The Beacon. Hey, Mr. Wilder.
Oh, morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you?
I was wondering if you heard any news about...
News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing.
Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse?
Nope.
Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night. Really, ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds are changing, change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Change. We got town hall.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good.
I'm going to Stratford in 2 weeks, and I'm so excited to stop at a few coffee shops. What we do here, this little town of Beacon Pines gives Stratford vibes. So I think whatever we do in Beacon Pines, you have to go do in Stratford, okay? Piper?
Oh, hey, Luca. What's up?
You know it's summer break, right?
Of course.
And it's like the morning? Oh wait, no, I gotta give it a different voice.
Correct.
And you're studying?
Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for the successful and fulfilling career later in life.
Uh-huh. Alphador Fox, small town, small deer, just a small time. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's your day going? Zariel? Let's do Zariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you.
Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life.
Wow, you're really setting the kid up for success. Going pretty well. Saw your post in Discord. I thought I'd pop in a bit before dinner. Hey, nice. Thanks for popping by. What you having for dinner tonight? I hope it's not small deer. Are you talking about the one in the Beacon, the post in the Beacon Pines Discord server? Oh my god, they've expanded on so much. This was not here in the demo. I finished the game a while back, but it's neat to see how different people react to the story. Yeah, I played this game, I played the demo back in like 2021, and this is my first time playing the game in full. I'm very excited. Yeah, the Beacon Pines Discord. Nice. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going?
Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold.
I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand.
He's prepping for the festival, I guess.
Gotcha. I'm down. I'll go visit an abandoned fertilizer plant too. Perfect. Sounds like a great way to spend the time. Just frozen pizza? Respectable. I respect a good frozen pizza dinner. Hey, Bert. What voice does this kid have? Look at his face.
Hi, Luca.
No. Come on, give me a voice.
Hey, Hi, Luca.
That works.
Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit.
Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights.
But did you know, when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens? And they all worked for the mining company? And there was only one dirt road leading to town? And
there still is only one road leading to town.
Oh, right.
Per the chat rules, I will reassure you that I have no intention of spoiling. In fact, I've been going out of my way to avoid spoilers to the people in my social circles because this game deserves to be experienced without bias. All I know is the twist at the end of chapter 2 with the plant, because that's what was in the demo. After that twist of what happens at the abandoned fertilizer plant, I don't know anything. Is that a giant watermelon? Yeah, you smacked that melon. All right. That's a satisfying sound. Yeah. Okay, moving on. I appreciate that though. Thank you. Do you prefer Alphador or Fox? Can I call you one by short? Oh. Last Chance Diner. I prefer Alphador. Perfect. We've got another fox in this community, so that makes things much easier if we don't have two foxes. Up at Dawn newsstand. Hey Dawn, sorry to wake ya. Oh, very, very like squeak. No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story.
She seems important. I don't want to give her that voice.
By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What voice to give her? She's got like an actual like animated sprite, so I feel like I need to give her a proper voice. We can make her Canadian, eh? No, she's not Canadian. An Irish, a bit of an Irish. We could make her Irish. We could make her sound like a leprechaun. No. Oh, she's kind of got that like American flapper girl look. But back on, what's it? No, come on. We have the Fallout guy. The Fallout guy talks like that. No, that's the owner of the new company. What's up? We could just make her soft-spoken, a soft-spoken Southerner. That works. We'll make her a soft-spoken Southerner. What's up? Rolo said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? He must have heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone's preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Get it? She's a bat, that's big ears. I usually append Fox to my usernames because Alphador is a name I stole from Chrono Trigger, so it's often non-unique and it clarifies that I am a fox, not a purple cat. I've never played Chrono Trigger before, but I've heard very good things about it. Anything more to discover this way? Guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. All right, I know what to do next. This will progress the story. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say that I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo! Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she? We got in trouble. Don't mind me just over here lurking uselessly. Ah, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. I wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hankomatic shrink ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luke and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I'll haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
So it sounds like the foul harvest was a literal foul harvest. Like all the plants stopped growing on all the farms nearby. Alphador started using the name when they were 17 and figured a more minor character would be less used and I could have the username without collision. On larger services, this has turned out to not always be the case. That's very fair. It's always a bummer when you have like a go-to username for something, but when you go onto like a new platform or you play a new game, you can't use your go-to username that you've used so many times before.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Oh, he's leaning. Y'all, we got the lean. The lean's happening. We got the lean. All right, here we go. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! We're investigating alone. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? No. Cool. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines.
Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Hey, Solomon. Okay, there are more people talking in this game than I have voices for, so if we start to reuse some, I apologize. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Library is closed. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later.
Luca, my boy, hold up a tick.
Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to...
I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. You can't stoke the sales fast enough, turns out.
Hey, that's great, but I'm actually...
I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that nudge.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do.
She's a fine woman, that Juniper.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess.
A real fine woman.
Gotta go.
Sweeter than any jam on earth.
No need to apologize. This game has many, many unique characters. Truly.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
They
It
give
didn't
the
seem
town
choose.
technology, and no one uses it.
Oh, hey, Luca.
Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going?
Not great. The bugs have been shy this week.
Bugs get shy?
Oh, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step.
No bug crunching. Got it. This guy reminds me of too many customers at work. Oh, I believe it. I believe
After the
you.
foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town,
Excuse me.
both figuratively and literally.
I wonder if anyone still lives there. Excuse me. This game is so pretty. I love the art style. It is a very, very pretty game.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. All right, y'all. Here's where it gets crazy. You ready for this? Caution, electric fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do.
What would WWRD? What would Rolo do?
So that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Ah! Oh, right, we throw...
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Ah, we're killing the electricity. That's 2.
1 more to go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
That is strange. Sorry for lurking tonight. Hope the stream is going well. Mark, I appreciate that you're even lurking. Don't even sweat about whether you're lurking or you're actively chatting. Just being here is a gift. So thank you. I'm having fun. This game rocks. I'm having a good time. Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There
here?
was only one way to find out.
I'm gonna go back because I want to explore more before I do. Oh, I have lots of things to throw. Okay. What's around here before I... Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Okay, nothing more to explore this way. So I will go into the fence. Whoa, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
Gross
The
water
holes
flowing
emitted
into
a
the
subtle
woods.
sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The
Footsteps.
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Yep.
Shit.
We got the word shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
Game's over. Thanks for playing, y'all.
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Alternate endings. There's only one true ending. Let's go.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point.
Oh, wicked. So we know when to use the proper one.
Now, let's try something different.
Okay, we got the Warehouse of Horrors. We did change. Let's do shit. Rendezvous with Roxy. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Made a break for it! What have you done? Ah!
They kicked her. Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually.
Sorry!
Investigate the Valentine warehouse with Rolo. Come on, isn't this such a dope mechanic? The best way to deal with most problems. Be a little shit. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune,
Oh, he's a Valentine. He lives in that house that's abandoned.
huffed as he brushed off his pants.
Oh, we gotta make him fancy British. A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. We got shame! Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. Since she has a lot to do... She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Eris Valentine. Solomon! Speak of the devil.
Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you.
Apologies, Eris. I was just taking a stroll through town.
Strolls are for commoners. You are a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past.
Of course. Hilarious. The best way to deal with most video games, reload from a previous save. Very Draco Malfoy. Rich and British. It's this guy again. Look at my boy, hold up a sec. Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed, kind of in a hurry right now.
Boy's got too much of his father in him. I win! Little help! I am the champion!
We were racing?
Did the road get longer?
Like anything ever changes around here.
It seemed longer.
You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time.
Not sure why I would take advice from second place.
Has that sign always been there?
Wait, what?
Caution, electrified fence.
No, that's definitely new. Creepy.
How are we gonna get around an electric fence?
Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done.
Great, what now?
Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance.
Very predictable.
Whoa, you're a genius. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view,
All right,
Rolo began to
let's not
bounce
get kidnapped by
excitedly.
the creepy man this time. Dang, Rolo, you weren't exaggerating for once.
Was there ever any doubt?
This definitely needs investigating.
Good thing two ace detectives are on the case.
This is bizarre.
This is awesome!
Rumble! Did you feel that?
What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle!
That's not normal.
And this hose! Aw, man, the door's locked.
Try harder.
No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here.
Who did all this?
My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure.
Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste?
Just help me get in.
Rolo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. We've investigated.
Come on, Lady Luck.
So, what's in there?
Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish.
Wow.
A good inch of stagnant sludge.
Your natural habitat.
Wait, hold the phone. Hold two phones. Oh, check these bad boys out.
Are those walkie-talkies?
Just like Hank Atomic Communicators.
Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me?
This is Hank Atomic Ground Command. You're coming in 5x5.
How are your vitals? How are your vital readouts, Hank?
Let's get a little stuffy in here. I'm requesting assistance for evac.
Help is on the way.
What was that?
Someone's coming. Give me your hand.
I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish.
Scoot over, I'm coming in. Oh, the game just keeps going. Tell me you saw that?
Dude, I don't know what I saw.
He's coming back. Get down. That's a strangely suspicious thing to throw in the trash.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god. Tell me that's not what I think it is.
Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives?
A ridiculous hat?
When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something.
What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott? Deep Engineering? It's a name tag.
Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags?
I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else.
Okay. Okay. I think we should make a break for it.
Stay calm. This is no time to panic.
I'm not panicking! You're panicking!
Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard.
Dude,
I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah!
Ah!
That's a dead body. I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan.
Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first.
Why not go together?
Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass.
Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer.
It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in
I
the
love
dark, tracking
that
the sound of Rollo's
the game
footsteps as
starts
he ran.
off in this like cutesy Winnie the Pooh fairy tale world and quickly just like pulls out swear words, drops a dead body on you, and just shifts tone immediately.
1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
We call that trauma. Haha.
Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night.
Uh-huh.
So that'll need to get delivered into town today.
Okay.
So, what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday?
Oh, nothing interesting.
Hello?
I love Undertale.
Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday?
Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave.
What?
If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox.
But
Nothing. You are to stay here, understand?
yeah.
Say it.
I'll stay here till you get back.
Good.
Well, that was strange. Very suspicioso. Anything exciting out here? Not really. I think the next thing to do is go upstairs.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Oh, right, I forgot about this. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rolo, is that you? Oh, I just got chills. Over. Strange. Little upside down there, eh?
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think. Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
There's a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday, is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weep Wood, and then it was late, and we went home. Weep Wood? If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo has gone missing. Rolo. Where are you? I think this is where the demo ended. So from this point on, I'm playing blind. I knew everything that was going to happen other than like new additions to the town.
Luca glanced at he wasn't sure what to think.
Other than new additions to town, everything I played up to this point, I've played before. Now I'm going in completely blind. So we're going to the library to check for Rolo. No, I don't like this. Not little Rolo. Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rolo?
Nope. No, I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. Just one says he has to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back.
I played a version of the demo that went a little further. It was available on Steam, but I was only reminded to play it after launch, and once I shut it down, it wouldn't let me play it again. Just redirected the store page for the main game. Fair. Yeah, I think I played one of the early access demos. Is the one that I played. Oh, this guy's got lots of stuff in front of his house now. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all a part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. Yeah, I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. You joker. We're all a part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Perennial harvest is kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. Ugh, my parents won't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for a couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I don't know what her voice is. That would be great. Oh, I don't like her voice at all. I don't. Northern. That would be great. Let's make her Irish. Why not? Let's make her Irish. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. I don't know how these voices are, but we're gonna keep going with them. All right. Oh, we got the mayor. Hello? Where does she come from? What voice to give her? I don't know. Oh, we'll make her French. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It all just seems so terrible. Are you sure there's nothing we can do to help? This voice is terrible. This is really bad. Nonsense. Young Mr. Carter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with a suitable lodging. Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that. Now where does she run off? Where does she run off to? You're doing great. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate that.
His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanish? That's impossible. Oh my, he doesn't even see the danger he's in.
I love Belle reading books at the fountain. It's fantastic. Hello? Hey, Eason. It's laughable. It's laughable, brother. Did you happen to see Rolo in there? Nope, just the shadow of a family clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Cling. Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. That's the goal. Raws from Monsters, Inc. Hey, Griffin, has Rolo been by?
I haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house.
He'll like that. Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots.
Oh, this is voice.
And
All right,
that's
let's
why
go.
You cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one
Is
grow
this
a better
the
tomorrow?
Bruce? Hello, Havana.
Fertilizer of gold.
Welcome to the stream.
Valentine's fertilizer
How you
company
doing?
became the lifeblood of a town yearning
Welcome,
for
welcome.
purpose.
Nice to see you.
Then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine
Is this the
strong.
Havana
It lives in the
Unana?
hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Capital Improvements Fund.
Beautiful. Jenny Mark, u.r.done, my favorite website. Hello, how's it going, y'all? It's going great, Havana. We're playing some Beacon Pines. I'm stretching my voice acting muscles a little too thin, as per usual. How have you been? I haven't seen you in like forever. Just the occasional update on Discord about all the crazy shenanigans you're getting up to in life. That was unhelpful. Okay, we got to go to the library. The library. Hey, Dawn. Oh, what did we make her?
Made her a soft southern belle. Is it true about Rolo?
Yeah, he didn't come home last night.
I wonder if it's connected.
Connected to what?
I was checking on reports about increased activity around town.
What sort of activity?
Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff.
Who would be doing all that? And why?
Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is awfully suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources.
Do you have any idea where Rolo could be?
The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last?
We were in Weep Wood, right by Valentine's fertilizer.
I'll check out Weep Wood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night.
Get it? Because she's a bat? I've been alive. Left a toxic workplace. I work in a positive place with no biohazards and got promoted to full-time permanent. Nice! I've been wanting to buy Disney Dreamlight Valley because I couldn't have Animal Crossing. I hear very good things about it. I have not played it, and I don't really know anyone who's played it, but I hear good things based on, like, posts online. I love this game, by the way. It's such a vibe. Have you played it yet? I've got an extra copy. I was gifted this copy by the developers, and I already had a copy because I backed the game on Kickstarter. So I've got an extra copy on Steam to give away. But what have I been up to? I've just been kind of living, working. Yeah, that's really it. My life is very Harry Potter right now. Being on stage, acting, doing magic, all that kind of fun jazz. I have watched a friend play it. Nice. Nice is nice. Oh. We got new people. We got a cute little penguin dude. And a little fox dude. Hey, Jas. Hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. But besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Roger that, Space Cadet.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books.
My friend saw you. She said you were amazing. Oh, sick. I'm glad your friend enjoyed the show. Havana has entered the giveaway for a copy of Beacon Pines. Right now, the competition is you and Mark. One of you two gets the game.
Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
I hear that the something is the powerhouse of the cell. I don't remember the bit or the meme. It's been a while since I took science. Boring. But I wonder why that book's been taken out the most.
Mycological phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interestus. Do I dare add my hat to the ring? Do it. Yeah, more like the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's comedy, everybody. That's comedy right there. Mitochondria. I'm gonna pretend you're saying that in a funny voice and not like you're yelling at me for not remembering that word, Havana. Thank you.
The entire top level of the library was
Add your hat,
devoted to
Jamie. I dare you.
comics.
I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on a sec. I don't know if y'all can see. But that is not a stack of books on top of a table. That is a floor to ceiling pile of books that I have yet to put on a bookshelf because I don't have a bookshelf yet. That is just a pile of graphic novels, manga, and comics that I have yet to get a bookshelf for. So, hey, if you want to ! Donate, help Bryce get a bookshelf. We can get these books off the ground and onto the shelf they deserve. But I get that vibe. Is that even a thing? I think I just made the joke. I don't actually know if it's ! Donate. I don't know it. What is the command? Is it tip? Do I just have it turned off? Oh, it's ! Tip. That's what it is. It's tip. ! Tit? Nah, sorry, Mark. You crazy. I can't even. Nah, I yellin'. Hey, Jamie entered. All right, we got 3 hats in the race for a copy of the game. That's what I'm going for, Mark. This right here is a Billy from IKEA, and it currently holds all my nonfiction and fiction books. I've got all my poetry and plays in the living room, and then all my graphic novels and manga I plan on putting on a shelf over there in a Billy bookcase. That's a different streaming site, Mark. A very different streaming site.
Most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs. Oh, the cobs I've eaten.
I love Dr. Seuss. We need a room tour someday. Bet. One day. When I finally get the room set up properly. I still got to do some stuff with primarily a bookshelf. But we'll get a room tour. And I like, yeah, the room looks very cool. It's almost done, but it's very cool. I've got like right here, I've got like a voiceover booth I built. Why is it so loud? Why are you so loud? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Havana, thank you for those 30 bits. I appreciate you immensely. Thank you for those bits. You're the bit leader now. How does that make you feel to be a bit leader? I expect you to start every bit from now on. I'm done making bits. No more jokes in the stream. You have to be all the comedy now. Every bit relies on you because you are the leader of bits. And just to emphasize the point, I'm done with this bit. I'm stop. This bit is over. I'm gonna get back to the game.
A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Why don't you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Havana screams. I feel great. That was a good bit.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent. I am old and tired. I go to sleep. You're heading to bed, Havana? Thanks for popping by to say hi, to yell at me, and to give us some bits. Can we get some exclamation mark sleep in the chat for Havana, please?
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I hear you want a Billy. Let Mr. IKEA start that out.
You just scared the shit out of me. No, Havana, I thought you were going to bed. I apologize. You're good. You can stay. Mr. IKEA. What was that? What was that a donation of? Was that a donation of a singular doll hair? Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. IKEA, for the tip. I'm gonna check how much that was so I can properly thank you. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, Mr. IKEA. Even though I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Thank you. Appreciate that.
By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
I hear Mr. IKEA has great taste in furniture. Yes, thank you for the dollar tip. I appreciate that. Wait, I want to see what that looks like if I go to... It just says Mr. IKEA in the top corner. That's funny. It won't let me clip, goddammit. Thank you for trying to clip, Jamie. Appreciate that. We love acting tips and the idea of what the greatest acting is from one person.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers.
Kato!
He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
My kind of guy. Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
All right. Kato is a soft-spoken penguin. Ooh! Oh, I don't like penguins with fingers. Oh, I really don't like penguins with fingers. Ooh, oh no. I like everything about Kato from the waist up. Anyways, this is Kato's voice.
Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me.
Good book?
Don't know, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
Did y'all hear Kato's voice? Did my gain knob work properly? Did you hear Kato's voice? I have finally got a little below terrible in Valorant. I'm no longer dog shit at the game. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I can't even tell you the last time I booted up Valorant. I don't like this. Why does he give creepy vibes? I'm so glad you heard Kato's voice. He gives creepy vibes because he's a penguin with hands, and I don't like it.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually...
Hold on. I'm not done.
For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are 2 queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy?
We got fight. But y'all don't like Kato? Y'all don't like... I don't like the atmosphere you have created in the studio today. Well, what voice do I come up with then? You know, I'm running out of voices for all these characters. Stop, please make it stop. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around here recently, have you? Okay, we'll come up with a different voice for Kato. We'll come up with,
Not since yesterday.
keep an eye out for him, okay?
Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know.
What about a Southern gentleman? We have quite a few Southern gentlemen already. Like Low and Deep, that's the mayor. The mayor is a Southern gentleman like that. Here, we'll go talk to the mayor. I'll show you. Oh, Mr. Mayor. This is the mayor. Never mind, we can't talk to the mayor anymore. Just have to trust me. That's the exact opposite. And it works great. Okay. This is an important character who's a main character, so I need to make sure I give them a good voice. Okay. Oop, my bad, I came late. It's okay. Is what it is.
What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door?
No, I don't like that voice. Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Oh, I'll go, I like how every time I do voices, it's just the same characters from Night in the Woods, but in every single game. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Oh, Luca Van Horn. You're new here? Yup, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often,
This is Beck.
giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
The emo phase, truly. Gives JD from Heathers, but deeper. I see that. Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. We got a friend. I'm not super sold on Beck's voice. It might change a bit, but... Joey, have you seen Rolo around?
No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eye in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any.
I don't know where this voice is, but we're gonna keep going. He never came home last night.
Do you think it's because it's colder than normal?
I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo.
No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something?
Who's to say? I'm no beetleologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you?
Of course.
Oh, we got a beehive.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. The beehive is missing, and the kid in the library was reading about bees. I'm not saying it's related, but... Oh, snap. The hole's been boarded up. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Do you think they knew some kids were around? Oh, snap.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid.
Whoa.
The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
This is sort of... Is this sort of thing normal around here? Come on. Where's the emo voice? Oh my god, it's like terrible. It's the worst. Vocal fry, because puddles of glowing ooze are... There it is. We needed vocal fry. There needed to be vocal fry for Beck's voice. This is where I want Beck to sit. Kind of around here. Because if I vocal fry, I can still make... Like, I can still, like, give Beck personality. Is this kind of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. But what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped
I kind
a
of love
broken
Beck.
tree branch
Beck's
into
kind
the
of really
glue.
cool. My voice definitely doesn't do Beck justice.
Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
Give a bit more of a strain.
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
The dead stick has grown life. What the? I'm back from eating very old Dominoes. Hi, Naka. Welcome back to the stream. Was the Dominoes good at least? Vocal for... Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Ugh. Okay. So, the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Oh yeah, these two.
Hey, Tish, look what the cat... Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in.
Yup.
I don't have time for this right now, Iggy.
Don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup.
She looks fine to me.
Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Trish.
Yep.
You've probably heard of us.
Can't say that I have.
I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud?
Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you?
Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him?
Shut up.
It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him.
Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family.
Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, and then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer
This guy's an
lit by
asshole.
the glowing puddle.
Tish has a way with words, truly.
Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the... Are we tickling or are we stranging? What does chat think? What should we do? Tickle or strange? Knockout says tickle. Knockouts on Team Tickle. I can say nothing here, says Alphador. Appreciate you, Alphador. Appreciate you. We got 2 tickles. I think that's all we need to decide tickle. Well, time to burst out the tickles.
Time to bust out the tickles.
Vocal Fry. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you?
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be.
I kind of want to remake Tish and just give him like a stereotypical supervillain voice.
Oh, see you around, new kid.
Iggy
Just like an
kicked
evil
and fell
French villain
before
with a
making
twirly
his escape.
mustache. Oh shit! He got puddle on Beck. Whoa, what a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Oh, that's wicked! Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Okay. Where did this ooze come from? It wasn't here last time. Oh! Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
Hi, Luna. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of
In
time.
a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I were just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster, and a heavy bag dropped on us, and I think it was a body, and so we ran, but we got split up, and I ran home, and it's all my fault, and now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here, leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Luna, you're doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Playing some Beacon Pines, having fun. Kinda need to pee. But I'll wait till I get to the treehouse and then I think I'll go pee then. Luna! Havana and Luna reuniting.
Mr.
After all
Nuncrete
this
jumped
time.
with a start.
Oh! Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that.
Sorry. Who are you talking to?
What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really.
Whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me.
Her thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet?
Not yet.
Long time for a boy to lose his way.
Rollo knows these woods too well to get lost.
I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town we're sick.
Antics?
We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks.
You think this is a prank?
What other possible explanation could there be?
He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it.
How would you know that? Unless...
Luca, is there something else that you know?
I don't like this guy. New game, oh dear. Hi, Digi.
Mr. Nuncrete gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like physical touch. Don't touch me, sir.
Dang it, boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncrete. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all.
Oh, he creepy.
It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
I want to squeeze that guy's nose. There was a blank lurking behind those eyes. Y'all, we only have one option. There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. Why is old Mr. Creepy Pants ashamed, I wonder? What did he do?
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncrete was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him. He made weird comments about your grandma. Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncrete raised an eyebrow.
Both of you. You were, with Rollo when he went missing?
Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster.
The dumpster? What were you doing in there?
At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him.
You got scared by some garbage. Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster.
But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body.
I'm sure it was just some trash.
No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncrete's shoulders slumped.
I wished you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Y'all.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourself, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing?
It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view.
Yeah, this is a gaming stream, James.
Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom.
We vibe and we chat, but we here to game. Here we are doing an informal raid on your stream. And James thought it was a FaceTime.
He knows too much.
Mr. Nuncreed over the intercom?
The end.
Wait, we died?
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Okay, we're going back. Okay, we can't tickle. We need to do strange here. Jewish Scorbus, I'm doing more reading here than I have in school. Respectable. Luna's so done with the weather. We are in oh so lovely summer to autumn transition. That basically means during the day it's humid. Excuse me, and then heckin' freezing during the evening night. Here, the autumn weather is really nice. It's like jeans and sweater weather all the time. Excuse me, and I love that. The tickling was cute, but I think we need to go be strange if we want to live. Time to bust out the strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Acting majors, when they have roll around on the floor, do at 11:59 p.m., but they're watching around. See, here's the trick with rolling around the floor. You just got to really feel it. As long as you feel it, it doesn't matter how long or where you roll. As long as you feel it, you know? What does your body do when it connects with the earth? I had to buy a light jacket for autumn. Yeah, I feel that. I want to get a bit colder so I can set up my PC in burrito mode. I feel. All right, we're going to make this guy... He had like this weird scratchy voice before, but we're going to give him like a French mustache twirling supervillain voice.
All right, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence.
Just staring in
The
silence.
only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk.
Yup.
Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo?
I think the kids just turned into Lumiere. I think he's just Lumiere.
Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, dude.
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah!
Iggy's
Oh,
clothes were drenched
shit.
in the glowing ooze.
Iggy's been covered in ooze.
You jerk. My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to walk.
We got struggle. Great. Oh, that's nice. This looks very nice. This looks fun. Be the next big Minecraft streamer? Yo, bet. Let's make it happen. See, James, you say these animals kind of cute, but then this happens to Iggy. Help! I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Help! Sappho Skies, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I want to be the deer on the left. That's who we are. That's who we are. This is who we are. We're the deer. I did. I mutated Iggy. I just spun in circles, so she said that was intense. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems
The
okay.
poison at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Let's go. Oh, the sister doesn't... Oh, it's this guy. All right, here we go. Well there, little buddies. You startled me. What are the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So, where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. Into the woods. Yo, chat is poppin'. Hello? He looks like Draco Malfoy as an animal. You're not wrong. Yeah, this guy's just a sus, Luna. ADH Daddy, we're multiplying. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves, okay? Okay. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. Yeah, I'll walk you home, okay, sweetie? I need to talk with Nelly about work anyways.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. Bit more difficult to get the contemptuous plosive with Van Horn versus Potter. Anyways, gotta go. Take care, Alphador. Hopefully see you again sometime soon. Thank you so much for popping by. Can we get some love for Alphador before they go? I don't know if you're going to sleep, Alphador, but we like to give an exclamation mark sleep here to wish someone a good night and a good night's rest. I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Thanks, Luna. Sure. Glad he's okay. That's sus. I don't trust that. I don't trust that.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me.
Gran is definitely going to kill
If he
Luca.
hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
See, the name of the chapter changed with this new ending. Well, this new alternative branch of the story.
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Why the deer on the left? James, bruh. I just got here. This game is so cool. Jewish Scorbus. Scorbus, this game is fantastic. I really recommend. It was gifted to me by Beacon Pine. This game was gifted to me by the developers. As Jordy the Jorts is saying in chat. And I've got an extra copy. So if you would like a copy, exclamation mark enter, and you can win the giveaway. I've got an extra copy of this game because I backed it on Kickstarter and the developer sent me a copy. So it's a Steam version. It is for PC. But yeah. It's a lie. Don't enter the giveaway. Mark wants to win it. Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Okay, so it's cool scene. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. We can go all the way back to... We can go all the way back to this branch and do struggle. There's a fruit fly in the room. Oh, shit. Because it looks like this branch might grow somewhere else. Ah, okay. I'm going to continue with Windows to the Soul. Sorry, I'm going to continue with Hazardous Hectoring. But I want to go back to Warehouse of Horrors at one point. Squarebus, thank you for entering the giveaway. Luna, thank you for entering the giveaway. Yeah, so James, the branches grow as you move along. So as we're playing the game, we're going to find these little, like, word, like, gem things. And you'll reach moments where the game will prompt you, like we just saw there with Strange and Tickle. The game will prompt you with a moment to put in one of these words. And depending on what word you put in, the story will progress a certain way. So when we chose Tickle, Iggy and Tish ran away, and then we confronted the corner store owner, and we died. But by doing Strange, Iggy is mutated, and then we get to go home safely. So near the beginning, there was a moment where we went to a factory alone, and by going there alone, this hazmat suit guy grabbed us, and we died. But we only at that point had the word change. So we got to go back, we got the word shit, and we branched the tree this way. But now, in one of the most recent events of the story, we were given struggle, which we can now go all the way back to that warehouse, and we can now use struggle to find an alternate series of events that could occur if we had struggled while that man in the hazmat suit tried to grab us. Yo, shit saves lives. Yeah, this gameplay idea is sick. It's so cool. We'll keep going with the story we have now. But I think at one point we're going to go back to the hazmat suit dude. Hey, Gran. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was helping look for Rolo. Knockout, I'm also feeling that anxiety of, where is she? Why is she missing? Gran? Roxy came over? She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Turns out Rolo's safe and sound.
Luca was alone.
Yo, where is she? The animation's very cute. It's very unassuming, the animation compared to the story.
The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do but sleep, I guess. But why you gotta flop like that?
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle.
What?
"Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one."
This is quickly turning into a nightmare.
Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice."
Hello?
With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. the water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed.
What?
Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was. Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands.
Hello?
That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet.
This is kind of messed up.
Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Anna from Frozen moment. Oh, the radio's freaking out again.
Struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rolo? I love Undertale.
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca!
Rolo, is that you?
Luca!
There? Rolo, it's the middle of the night.
Luca, thank God! Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here.
Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now.
Oh, Jesus.
But some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday.
What, the man in the hazmat suit?
Took me some sort of, I think I'm underground.
Underground? Are you okay?
Kinda. They seem more interested in, for now at least.
Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe.
Kerr? No. Trust. He's. Hold on. Someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
If something happens to Rolo, Jamie's gonna sue. Rolo? Rolo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay. I think they're gone. Getting worse.
I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to. The treehouse. The treehouse.
With that, the signal died for good.
Called it. Called it. That teacher was sus. Not teacher. That Mr. Kerr dude was sus. The hyena was a liar. We've all seen The Lion King. We know what hyenas are up to. What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? Scorbus says Rolo's gonna die. Bruh, I hope not. The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get better signal. Rolo, you're a genius. Yeah, return safe and sound my ass.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Off we go. Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio. Does no one notice that it's the middle of the night and Gran still isn't there? Also, I just realized when that corner store guy grabbed us and killed us, he said that the Van Horns are always getting involved, which means that Mom and Dad were definitely murdered.
Approaching.
Like, Mom isn't just missing. Mom was kidnapped.
He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh, found Grandma.
So we all understand our roles. You can count on me.
I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now.
I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists.
Refuse.
Harem, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning.
Plans change. How is Luca holding up?
He's fine.
We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all.
I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
These sound effects are 100% Banjo-Kazooie influence. Yeah, I hear that. The character design is fantastic. Bruh, our James's... Y'all are bringing about the bad manifestation of Rolo.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival.
Even Gran is sus. Gran, why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night?
Hey, Luca.
Ah! Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there?
Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here.
What do you think they're up to?
Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined.
It's giving Into the Woods realness. Yeah, very Into the Woods vibes. Also, I am totally exhausted, so I hope you have a great rest of stream. Mark, thank you so much for hanging out here. Appreciate you always, friend. And thank you for the tip to buy a Billy bookcase, Mr. IKEA. I appreciate that immensely. I will DM you on... It was not you. You're right. It was not you. It was Mr. IKEA. You're right. If you win the giveaway, Mark, I will DM you. I am going to announce the giveaway at the end of stream. The winner of the giveaway at the end of stream. So if it was you, I'll DM you on Discord and let you know, Mark. But can we get some exclamation mark sleep in the chat from Mark, please and thank you. I'll talk to you soon either way. Yeah, exactly. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, excuse me. Haunted Ghost has entered the chat. The giveaway. Thank you, Haunted Ghost, for entering. They mentioned the festival.
Yeah, I heard that too. Has your gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange?
She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door.
A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems.
She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Bryce's stream's still going for a bit. I need to quickly dip and check something real fast. We'll probably go for another 15 minutes or so. Yeah. If you're back in 15, then I'll see you in 15. But if not, I'm going to say goodnight. Well, I'm probably going to go to the end of this chapter. I think that's the goal. Either end of this chapter or in 15, because it's getting a bit late for me.
Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. Or I ain't Blanche.
Counter offer. 30 minutes. I will. Aren't you coming out?
Nah, I'm gonna stake out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca.
Just the sneak down. Gonna try to get Wi-Fi signal on my phone to not miss the end. BRB. Okay, see you in a second, Luna. Ooh. The rich kids are in the court.
I did it. I changed the sign.
Splendid. Did anyone see you?
I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though.
In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal.
It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. Who's my favorite character in this game? I really like Rolo. Rolo's fun, and Luca's cool too. But Rolo's one of my faves. I think those two messed with that sign. Old Pickler's Pond. Let me see if I can flash back and get any other words with Dad. Oh, we got so many words now.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
We got so many other words now. I wonder what we're gonna get. We have a magnet, so I'm assuming something metallic like a can. A key!
Where do you think the lock is for this key?
Now, why would we want to find that?
Because then we would know the secret?
That's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. When I was in the 5th grade, I was in the schoolyard doing what you do as a kid. You run around, you play games, you have fun. And I found in the middle of the field, because I went to school in like a small town. So we had like farms around us and forests and fields. And I found in the middle of the schoolyard, the big grass field, a skeleton key. No idea what it's for. As far as I was aware as a kid, there were no skeleton locks in the school. The school wasn't that old. But I found an old skeleton key. And I still have it. I would say probably like a year or two later, I got my first like key to the house for like, oh, I'm coming home by myself after school. I can come home by myself. And so I put that skeleton key on my keychain. And like my keys to my current apartment, this is like, I don't know how many years later, like, I still have it. And I think that's really cool.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Can we see the skeleton key? I'll grab it for you next stream. Actually, yeah, sure, I'll go grab it right now. Let me just finish fishing and I'll go grab it right now. That's some pirate shit right there and I love it. It's fun. What do we get here? Scrap of paper?
It's got a bunch of big words written on it.
Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected.
Who's that for?
Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Looks like Valentine's tried to get some property, but they weren't allowed. Welcome back, Luna. I'll be right back. I'm gonna quickly go get that skeleton key for y'all. One sec. Yeah, okay, so here's the key. It's just like an old key. And like if you look at it, it's kind of, let's see if I can block some of the light. You can see it's got a bit of a shine to it. Because of how much it's like been in my pocket and like how often my hands have grabbed it. No idea what this key does. No idea what it's for. But it's just like, I don't know. It's cool that like this key could unlock, like Scorbus said, like a pirate treasure chest. And I'll never know because I now live hours away from the place that I found it as a kid. And it's been easily over a decade. Yeah. I just think that's kind of cool. Okay. Back to the game.
Luca placed a sinker on the line.
Luca placed a sinker on the
Sometimes
line.
The best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
I love every time he says Scorbus, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not going to call... I mean, it's easier than saying Jewish Scorbus. My mother came in, I'm back. Welcome back, Knockout. Hi, Knockout's mom. Oh, we got a message in a bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. I don't like that. Best leave that be. It takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. We found more things. Nice. The treehouse is lit up. Oh, I guess because we left the lights on. Hook up walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Benny's Bryce assigned name is Scorbus. Now, Scorbus, would you prefer I called you Benny, like everyone else in chat is? It's Scorbin time. Do you know what Scorbus means, right? I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. I'm just reading the names as I see in chat. See, now I need to feel like I need to Google it. But now y'all got me sus and feel like I shouldn't even do that. Oh, it's the ship between Albus and Scorpius. Oh, I stand that. I stand that wholeheartedly. Okay, I follow. I follow. I follow. I stand that. I stand that. Long story short, would you like me to call you Benny instead of Scorbus? Rolo? Rolo, are you there? Back at your PC? Nice. Welcome back, Luna. I'm at the treehouse now, Rolo. You can call me whatever, Bryce. I don't mind. Sounds good. Mr. Kerr said you were all right. What happened out there? Dang it, Rolo, where are you? Is Rolo... I hope he's not. Oh, Jesus! Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
Is that Beck? I've got weapons in here, so you better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Gripped Luca's throat.
Is this Iggy? Who are you? What, you don't recognize me?
I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket.
Oh my God, it's
revealing
Iggy.
itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am.
Iggy?
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
This is the kid that got splashed by the ooze. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control.
So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever.
I take this kid way less seriously with the Lumiere accent. I'm just gonna give him back the voice we had before.
And I get to be like this forever.
There must be a way to fix this.
Oh, you're gonna be my savior. Perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weep Wood. I only came in here to hide.
Hide from who? Who's after you?
Luca! Luca!
Rollo?
It's not safe, Luca!
Rollo, where are you?
The treehouse!
I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you?
No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse.
Who said they were going to the treehouse?
The clipboards! What did I tell ya? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me.
What sort of questions?
They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening.
We're gonna figure this out, Iggy.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Hello? Is anyone present in this Aberral domicile?
Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening?
Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. I'll be down in just a second. Of course. We have a problem.
Luca, you have got to get out of there. Who's there? Is it them?
Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them.
How many?
Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts.
Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC,
This is not going to work.
the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare.
Go away, just leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help.
Help? Then why were you chasing me?
Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is! Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That's a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies.
Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
He reminds me of the clock and Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Nice. Why don't you pop down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. We got a word.
His mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option he had left. Oh, we have only one word, folks, and that's fight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the mission control defense.
Please
around,
give
aiming
me
it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
a third-person shooter game mechanic. Let's go. Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey! That was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
And this.
With the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
We died again.
That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Which means the only option we have left is to go back to the hazmat suit and struggle. Which we will do next stream. Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's close the giveaway. All right, so Jetty Mark, Havana, Just Jamie from Canada, Knockout AFK, Jewish Scorbus, Luna Lotus, and Haunted Ghosty. These beautiful folks have entered the giveaway to win a copy of Beacon Pines. It is a Steam version. I'm like 99.9% sure that it is not region locked. I'm pretty sure. So Luna, I think you should be fine. Everyone else here, I think, is North America. But we're gonna pick a winner. Jordy the Jorts will announce it right now. And thank you, Scorbus, for the drum roll. The winner is Mark. Mark has won the giveaway. Mark, I will DM on Discord, because Mark is in the Discord server super easy. Congrats, Mark. Wow, this is a fun day for Mark. Mark got a new job today, too. This is a very big day for Mark. James, Jamie from Canada, Havana, ADH Daddy, Aspen, Ghosty, Scorbus, Knockout, Havana. Any other names of people who might be lurking who I missed, thank you so much for hanging out here. I appreciate you all immensely. Shout out to Aspen, Scorbus, James, ADH Daddy, Haunted Ghosty, all for the follows. Thank you, Mr. IKEA, for the tip. Thank you, Havana, for the bits. Y'all have a great week. I shall see you hopefully next Monday, and if not, I'll see you in the Discord server. Bye, everybody. Good night. See you soon.